Oh yeah, I feel it now. Omega. Up. The spawn targets gave me power, but that's a perfect example. Yep. And we have breakout trinket too, so I want to increase my versatility. It's really what this build is, to be honest. Y'all seen that? I'm losing no time DPSing. They don't teach y'all this. Whatever y'all be watching, they don't teach y'all this shit. Oh, that's the first green I feel like I was involved in. That's what I'm talking about. Who this tank, bro? Yeah. It's This man said I'm losing DPS from switching like this.
I forgot to tell you I'm a fiend. Hit me with a dose of dopamine in my dreams. I'm the type of nigga who be always smoking green.
Alright, y'all. Real talk, bro. I've been playing this game for way too long. You know, like, I'm not going to be stuck in the same box of knowledge. I'm always going to try and expand, right? Um, in this guide, in this build, in this video, you know what I'm saying, I just show my strategic methods on showing off damage using two trays. You know, there's some stuff out there where people aren't really vibing with the two trays like that. It's kind of hard. They need help getting used to it and stuff like that. And the way, and like I told y'all, bro, in other videos, when this shit comes out, I'm practicing the sparring targets. So obviously, I wasn't doing the dailies or the anniversary, even the white ring stuff. You know, I was testing. I was in the lab, right? I didn't make. I even posted a video. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be saying some same stuff over in my video, but I say all this to say that if I give my opinion on something and it works, who's to say that it's not like who determines the meta? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm trying to say. You know, I like people like me who's posting guides and videos and different ways to add to the meta, change the meta, bro. Any YouTube anybody who's willing to spit game, you know, on a platform or something, to be honest. Anything that's word of mouth in DC, like someone's telling you some stuff, can be also game, you know what I'm saying? And there's common denominators in DPSing. Um Given that this is a water guide, you know what I'm saying, I obviously know what water's capable of, you know what I'm saying, so I use that to my advantage. Even if they revamp all these other powers, you know what I'm saying, I'm still going to be pushing this shit the same way. I might not even switch, bro, to be honest, bro, you know what I'm saying, like bro, like it's I've been other powers. Like I don't understand, like, I guess people want me to prove some sort of point. I don't know. I'm just having fun with the game, you know what I'm saying? But why am I saying all this? Because I was doing league runs and I guess my league mates became curious of what I was running. I was breaking down my build to them, excited, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause this shit really be showing damage and stuff like that. And as I'm continuing to explain this build, there's a lot of interjections, a lot of like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing type deal. So I keep that commentary in there, you know? And I deliberately, I deliberately was self-sabotaging myself because they were saying that I'm water, so I'm gonna be top damage anyway. Somebody didn't get their mist. I went and got an extra mist. You know what I'm saying? Like I died so many times. I was deliberately doing pickups. You'll see all of this in the footage. You know what I'm saying? And we all know how important DPSing is. Like losing 5-10 seconds of damage is like, you know, it could be a win and loss factor. Another thing, I was in there with other two water DPSs. You know what I'm saying? They've been water for a while. I've been running with them. They know how shit is, bro. Now, I'm not even saying all this to gloat or anything, but I don't know. Like, even someone says it in video, bro. Someone said, "Why do y'all always be pressing holidays, bro?" I don't know.
Y'all niggas stay on holiday heads, but I ain't.
Bro, they
Bro,
just want me to
because
be great, bro.
he keeps
They want me on the Hall of
what
Fame. They want my
irritates me a
shit
little
carved
bit
in
is like
stone.
how he always just like says all this ridiculous ass shit when it doesn't make any sense, and then he's like, "Oh well, I'm top, nigga. You're water. That's the reason why."
There it is. I mean, I don't really feel pressed. Like I said in this video, I feel like I gotta defend myself because y'all calling my shit weird, but this shit is 200 million other water DPSs that I'm running with. And these niggas is good, bro. Like I'm not even saying like, you know what I'm saying? Like these are good, these are average niggas, bro. I don't know. Like, you know, I'm just doing this shit differently, bro. It just looks different. Two loadout trays came to DC, bro. And if you're not trying something different, I don't know what the fuck going on. Like I was in the lab and I was like, you know what? All this is fluent. So this is my gift to y'all. You know, this is how I run it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make sense to some people, and I guess it's not to some others, bro. Hopefully, when they see this video, they can see how I'm running this. It can be better explained. But I could tell, like, I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like it's rage bait, but it's just conversation. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like it is real consumer content. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is like real DC culture, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and guys, and I'm a support player. I just started DPSing, so I guess you know, like people say that you know I came from PvP, and so you know this is why I think like this, or whatever. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, to all my Karma League mates, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what makes me stronger. If anything, y'all suggestions and tips help build this build. So it's like I don't even know why like we be getting to these tobacco's, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I to be honest, I'm not pressed. I just feel like some people be pressed, if that makes sense. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's all love at the end of the day, but it's just like I guess if someone asks a question, says, "What should I run?" and two people say two different things, now them two people are butting heads on what's good and what's bad. It's like I don't know what works for you is what works for you. This is what works for me. I hope someone can watch this video and take the information and do something with it, because that's basically, you know what I'm saying, that's basically what I'd be doing. You know what I'm saying? So look, I know I've been talking for a long fucking time, bro. It's fucking crazy. But I just gotta get this out. Like this is a guide, you know, and it's a long video. But I promise if you stay for the video, you will pick up something, a new style of play, a new way of thinking. Anything could work if you just put your mind to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, bro, I hope y'all enjoy this shit, bro. I'm done. That's enough chit chat. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy this shit. All right, DC, Mad Gang, whatever you consider yourself as when you watch these videos, man. Today, so look, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all see me. Y'all see me in all these matches and stuff since the two loadout trades and stuff. I've been sitting here in the sparring targets, like I said I was gonna do, practicing two loadout trades, you know. And I'm here to drop finally some sauce. I mean, if you want to call this a build, you can call it a build. But in all honesty, this is just what works for me, and I don't think I'm gonna change it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still tweaking some stuff. As you can see, I got one of my armories that say in progress, you know. But watching this video, you're definitely gonna learn something. When it comes to two loadout tray, like so, because honestly, let's think about it like this. Art swapping was the thing that the developers didn't plan. And to be honest, to art swap on PlayStation and go down and find what art you need and slide it in, and then people was really going OD with it. I cannot believe some PlayStation players is really struggling with this, bro. I mean, I don't know what it is. Either it's a lot of powers and they don't know what to do. But you know, like someone who plays MMOs like myself, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like to use everything the game is giving me, bro. So this whole time I've been trying to put together a build that complements everything. And I don't know, with two loadout trades, my shit feels like one big supercharge. Now, granted, there are some people being like saying like, "Yo, you're water, you're this and that. That's why you're doing so much damage." Honestly, like I told people already, if they revamped Hella Powers, I think I would still be water. Only because, you know, it just I I don't know, bro. Like it's been like D tier before this revamp for so long. I'm just enjoying the power they touch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm you know how we do. We're gonna go AoE single target, then we're gonna run into like a B&E or a plus match or something to see how we do. But I ain't gonna lie, guys. Like if y'all track what's going on, bro, it's gonna be a wild ride, you know. So let's kind of break down what we got. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm gonna be showing the arts and y'all be asking me like, you know what I'm saying, like what's your setup and everything. So I'm gonna break down everything going on stat wise. Just to make it make sense. Alright, so these are the artifacts: trans, pages, scrap, Neuron, and Omega, right? This is for AoE. So with 5 loadout trays, I'm able to cycle both trays to benefit from having extra crit and stuff. You know, and that's what I was practicing. How can I minimize the kit in which I want to use and maximize the kit while still being on the go? Now, there's an argument out there saying that you don't need to use 2 loadout trays. I mean, yeah, if any, I mean, there's gonna be a player who feels like it might be too much of them. But like I said, bro, like I don't know why. Like, and honestly, this is another thing. I see like YouTube means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like there'll be videos that be posted, and I'll be watching LFG, and I'll be like, yo, like even if I didn't make a video, I know where a good video is about what they're asking. So it's almost like they pay attention, but they still would rather have a community opinion. So anyone who's posting YouTube builds or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing great. I mean, you know, just putting out extra information out there. People are always testing stuff themselves, you know? So yeah, I just want to put that out there because there's a lot of people who's just kind of like, you know, like they say they want help, but they know what they doing. Like it's so weird. They know what to do, but they want to do more, just not with what they have. But yeah, with this art setup, you know, as you can see, we're not running. I used to run EOG and AOE, but it gets to the point where, you know, even with these tanks having 2 trays, I know y'all seen these tanks moving different, grouping up every ad and everything. Everything's on the move. You know what I'm saying, which is cool. I'd rather benefit off of in person, like right now. Like honestly, like EOG is a method. It's a method of DPSing. Let's just say that. It's not taking over the game. I've been doing so well without it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get through this build before I get invited by something through my league or my kid wig, so I just put it down. But let's go through a simple rotation of what this kind of looks like. Now, I don't have supercharge, and honestly, the better if you go into B&E or something and not depend on supercharges and you just want to depend on your thing, you know, that's a great way to practice, and then you can implement your supercharges back in. It's not even that hard. All you gotta do is just proc it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into it, man. So all right, so first, you know, nothing really changed in my main build coming out. You know, it's still Tsunami Strikes and Aquatic Arsenal. You know, no brainer. We got Lasso, Omega, Whirlpool, and Bat Swarm. All right. And now with this, we have the Green Lantern power. We have the chains. Take note. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3, right? And look at the cooldown. All right. Now, if I were to burn my second loadout, which is what I do, that's 4 powers down. Trust me. If you're on your shit, you're popping those 4 powers instantly. And it's kind of quick because you know how DPSing is. Like, you kind of in there, bro. You just, like, kind of tapped in. At least I'll be tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like, it just feels simple. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, I'm not going to lie. Okay, you get into an ad set. Let's say, you know what I'm saying? You got your shit. Now, there's 2 things you can do. If you're like this in this position and you have Omega Gold, you can lasso, Omega, and it's waiting for you. Burn. 1, 2, and continue. There's one step further you can do. We're gonna do it one more time. So that's gold. 1, 2, 3. And look, I could do chains again. That's another DOT. So basically, we're adding. So the chains is our DOT, a strong DOT at that. Very strong. We're adding water pressure for our increasing our might. We have high tide, and high tide is really for our trident to give. Well, how'd I miss? I'm gonna wait. Our high tide gives the same amount of DPS as our chains. No lie. So like, check it. There's 1. You see that damage, right? Let's wait for our high tide to come back. We all know what bubble does. Bubble, you know, increases like. I guess no, it does additional damage. Additional damage is the correct word. All right, look, and it's critting at 71k. I would like to say that chains hit low key harder, but you know we do have our crit. You know what I'm saying? So we are critting these things. So trust me. Even when and look, and this is the monks. a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're still you're stacking on 2 DOTs, and you're giving might, and high tide is for the DOT, and we have bubble, and we're getting more crit. We all know what trans and neurons is like when you ever get that going. So let's see if we can do 3 rotations without stopping. Like this is I usually like 3 or 5 rotations without quitting. If you fuck up, you got to start over, right? That's how I've been practicing this whole time. So it's all circumstantial. My Omega's glitched. Fuck it, we don't need it back up. We're gonna do this without it. So boom. Oh, we got Omega back. So that makes it easier for me to switch. Now I can do it without it. You know what I'm saying? And just fill in the gaps. And I promise you, when you're in there, because some people, hold on. Let me see if I can get through the build. I'm gonna try and man. I'm trying to lock in the BNE. I don't want to have to like look for one when I'm done talking about the build. This is a league run type shit. So let's do it one more time. So boom, switch. That's another thing too. So Omega, sometimes in a raid where I know like I want to get to the lasso and it's about to be 50, I'll actually cancel my Omega, because if you're hold on. If you're, let's say you're doing that, you can't proc chains. I swear I just heard something. Am I tripping? I don't know. My crib is too big, bro. You just never know. There could be fucking ghosts in this shit. But the whole point of the way I'm using second loadout tray. Now, single target is kind of different. It works really well in AoE, but I want to be able to burn my kit. I don't want to take too much time thinking about that's why people are saying you don't need 2 trays, because if anything, if you're gonna have 2 trays, you should just have shit that not crits, but complements your first tray. Like for instance, like it's really too easy for me to keep up this rotation. I mean, I was getting top damage with just this. Now the fact that I'll cancel, fucked up, y'all. Not gonna lie, but that's how it is. Like, once you're in raid, honestly, popping those 3 things isn't bad. I just didn't pop high tide. So if I didn't get to pop everything, I don't sweat. I don't try and refix my build or loadout like within the whatever ad. I just go back and I just continue. It's DPS, damage per second. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you got numbers flying, you know what I'm saying? How can we get more numbers flying without breaking our flow of DPS? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I think. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do nothing really crazy with AoE. It's just easy this way. You know what I'm saying? We got our crit, we got our DOTs for a good 3 seconds. Remember, they're hard hitting DOTs, so it's like, a lot of people are running the Radiant Nova, the thing, but you got to run the shield for it to do extra damage. And honestly, it's like if you have bubble, I mean, yeah, it's great, but like, y'all know me, bro. I just like to be like kind of like fluent. You know what I'm saying? If sometimes if I'm coming on the ad set, I'll already be in this tree like this, and I'll do this, and I'll pop, boom, then I'll pop Bat Swarm, go in there. By that time, lasso's there. And then boom, all knocked out type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's really easy. It's actually, there's no like rocket science to that. Like y'all can literally replay this stuff and just see what I'm doing and just like, you know what? It is kind of easy. Like whenever he's in this, he switches. He's already ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So it goes longer. It's already ready to go. Or if you've been practicing for hours, like literally first day of launch, I even posted a video of me practicing. I was really sitting in front of stream like 4 hours and then like another 4 hours the next day. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to a point, my guy. It gets to a point where, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of fluent. I'm not really struggling. Even with healing. Well, actually, I'm gonna talk about healing and all that other stuff different. Now look, let's get to single target before they start. Single target is kind of different. Now look, I was thinking about running Omega Hedron and stuff like that because I was running out of power too much, and I wanted to be over 1 million might, right? So I'm not using trans, but I'm using crit. I mean, I'm using neurons. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit more better. You don't have your damage penalized and everything, and you still not missing out on crit. So if we are, well, I like doing this build on ads, and honestly, this is my single target build. But I do it on ads because if there is some damage around the boss or whatnot, this build does not hurt you. Sometimes I don't even have to depend on lasso fucking with this shit. But this is real life water bending. This is like you have to be in the flow state, fam. It's a burn your kit type thing as well. But notice how my superchargers are on the are on the other slot. I have dehydrate and bubble because they clip really well. Is honestly, there's a little trick to that I'm gonna show y'all. The only difference is in this build is that I got Ebon in here. That's the only difference. And I put Omega just to get power back. Now I do not spam Omega, right? I want to benefit from having over 1,000,000 might. And if I need power and I'm struggling on power, then I burn Omega. Then I use Omega. It doesn't hurt me whenever I use Omega, it's there. I'm still doing massive damage without Omega just from I'm your water. Let's use the meta to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? So whenever whenever I need power, I'm definitely launching. Watch me have like 4 or 5 Constantines on the ground, and I'm out of power, and I need Omega. That shit hitting over 1,000,000, so I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? And when you're over 1,000,000 might and you have Ebon and you have pages stacked, it's the way the way it goes is that Ebon stacks down, so you're still benefiting from 1,000,000 might or whatever for like a good 1.5 to 2 seconds. So let's just get into the flow state. Let's see if we can get it cooking. So I'll start off calm to see where the healer is and stuff like that. If I need to make any adjustments, I'm just doing this rotation right here. Now when it's ready to kick things up a notch, remember this is single target. Boom, boom. Let's use that just for an example. Burn, boom, boom. We got our crit. All right, now we're gonna go quick. We're not going to depend on Omega to switch now, because we want our 1,000,000 might. So boom. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get into the flow state, y'all. DLTs, crit, AoE. See, I ran out of power just then. Hold on, computers. Fuck, bro. Everything just went dark over here. But for real, like, as you can see, it's a big numbers build. It's a big numbers build, especially when you get it cooking. Like, not gonna lie, like, let me do it the way I intend. If I run out of power, I'm using Omega. I mean, it's the best way to show y'all, to be honest. Because you just start autoing and shit like that. Omega's glitch. Hold on. And that will happen. That will happen. I know what to do. But we got 2 loadout trades, so until that shit's working. There it is. Okay, so when we run out of power, we're going to use Omega. Oh, yeah, I feel it now. Omega. Oh, the spawn targets gave me power, but that's a perfect example. Yep. And we have breakout trinket too, so I want to increase my versatility. It's really what this build is, to be honest. Y'all seen that? I'm losing no time DPSing. They don't teach y'all this. Whatever y'all be watching, they don't teach y'all this shit. And honestly, it's like I said before, if you got abilities that can clip, like honestly, I know Trident is a little long. I know you know, without clipping Trident, I know Neuron's Candle's a little long, but honestly, wouldn't you want to benefit from a DOT and a crit? It's not like you're losing anything. Most people aren't like I don't know. I just feel like some people are like single target. Like, just wait till we get in game, bro. That's all I gotta say. Like, that's why we're gonna be running a BNE later. But that's literally what it is, bro. Like, actually, we're on AOE. Let me show y'all single target. What am I doing? I just enjoy seeing all the numbers. All right. Okay, so I'm going to assume. Now I don't do this until dehydrates up. I really be switching back and forth. I'm just trying to show this build on easy mode. You know what I'm saying? Can burn that, running out of power. Put my DOT on. guys, and I don't know what it is. You save so well. Cycling all these abilities too, bro. You get so much supercharge back, bro. I don't know if people like really realize. Like, look at my supercharge game. Just using 2 loadout trays. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm sitting here thinking that he's using some shit. All right, let's try it. And sometimes you gotta use the timing of some shit to get your loadout ready. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, like in raid, bro, it's much easier to keep track. I mean, you got a troll who's constantly giving you power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna notice your power getting low. But basically, it's cut dry. You should be comfortable with your first kit always. You know what I'm saying? Your first kit should be the one thing you're relying on to give you damage. Your second kit should complement your first kit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running ELG, so I'm not sitting here trying to wait for ELG procs. I'm not gonna lie. I would pop Neo Venom and then call the deep right afterwards with max 1 million might type deal. You know what I'm saying? Just cause, bro. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here trying to do damage. I'm not trying to, like, you know, time anything anymore. So it's like you really have the freedom and the versatility to do these things. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this ain't plus like. Man, oh, I don't think what's it called? I think he can do plus, heal plus. I'm not sure, but y'all, we're gonna get inside this B&E match, bro. You know, I really just, like, you know, if I do decide to change this build, I'll definitely let y'all know. But, like, you know, when it comes to building your trades and stuff, like, really maximize like everything you can do, bro. Like, and you just gotta sit there and see what's comfortable to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess the best instance is, like, man, is he really using all these abilities in raid, bro? And you're gonna see how I use the trees. Like, I feel like I have to. I feel like not I have to, but definitely if I know that they're grouping up the ads, I'm going into this tree. Oh, here we go. Hey, y'all, enjoy the music. You know, I don't do no copyright stuff. Everything you hear is me and me alone. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to vibe and show y'all, like, a real, you know, a real guy, bro. I need to be in the flow state, bro. This water bending, bro. Real water bending shit, bro.
If you a puss ass nigga, man, stay out the way, man. You already know what's going on, man. We be throwing down in this bitch. I forgot to tell you I'm a fiend. Hit me with a dose of dopamine in my dreams. I'm the type of nigga who be always smoking green, pumping out these fumes like an AI machine. Yeah, I wonder who be pulling all these fucking strings. Do they know my name or they behind the scenes? Yeah, I hate it when a fuck nigga be like, fuck you mean. I'm that nigga and I'm pissing dirty in my denim jeans. Got a fiend in my brain. No, I'm not the same when I smoke with Mary Jane. Niggas can't hang cause they always switching lanes. I could go insane from the shrooms in my brain. Better watch out, y'all, better not cry. Fucking with my high, y'all, gotta say goodbye. I'ma ride or die when there's smoke in the sky. Need a 3-5 when I know it's do or die. I can never lie, y'all, this is my vibe. What a great time for it, I ain't mad to be alive. I've been fucking with this broad. Pull up to the club, put the drugs in her bra. If they got an ass, then you don't know what you saw. I don't fuck with law, so I better call Saw. I know I can ball, but I'm not very tall. Let me hit it raw with a molly in my palm. Is it right or wrong that I put you in my songs? You the type of girl that fucks me when it's wrong. Yeah, you got a lot of problems that I can't solve. Living my best life, I'm not one of y'all. I don't really want you to be involved. Pills on my tongue and I'm watching it dissolve. Psilocybin on my mind, gotta tell you I'm a fiend. Hit me with a dose of dopamine in my dreams. I'm the type of nigga.
You know, I want y'all to take note. I don't know if y'all seen, but my lasso was glitched. My, you know what I'm saying? But look, take note. I'm not tripping. We down like what, 100 mil? To be honest, you know, watch us take off single target, and with lasso on parking lot, bro. I'm trying to. This is actually even great because I can show that, you know, even with a lead, you know, one part of my build was gone. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, bro.
We always smoking green, pumping out these fumes like an AI machine. Yeah, I wonder who be pulling all these fucking strings. Do they know my name or they behind the scenes? Yeah, I hate it when I fuck a nigga, be like, fuck you mean. I'm that nigga and I'm pissing dirty in my denim jeans. Got a fiend in my brain, no I'm not the same. When I smoke with Mary Jane, niggas can't hang cause they always switching lanes. I could go insane from the shrooms in my brain. Feels like I was pushed to the side. It's the type of shit that'll make a nigga paranoid when he's 19. If you hit me with that double cup, I'm not waking up the same man in what you knew before. I be feeling so euphoric, I cannot ignore it. You told me that I'm pouring out my soul, but you ain't tell me why I pour it. Yo, lately I've been going through a ride. Got these demons in my area, tryna take my spot. Paranoid, yo, I might do some things to avoid y'all. Never said I love y'all, but I love y'all. That's one game. My soul feels alone in this big blue world that we call home. Sometimes I be thinking that I'm grown, but I'm 19, living all alone. My misery loves company. I just wish this was all just a bad dream. This is the type of joy that'll make a nigga paranoid when he's 19, living in a world so lonely. Only friends that really gon' vibe with me is depression and anxiety. Tryna find my vibe when I'm still alive. Got a bad bitch contemplating suicide.
Not gonna lie, Flashpoint got hands. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie, like, you know, that miss, bro, the way I died, bro, I'm like, how'd I even get hit, bro? How'd I get uppercut through the damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking one and I'm going, bro. We did good. Low key, it's balanced, you know what I'm saying? Old boy died, but like, you know, I tried to pick up twice, but no one's picking old buddy up. You know what I'm saying? But AOE, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. We're gonna get top right here.
Feels like I was pushed to the side. This the type of shit that'll make a nigga paranoid when he's 19. Nobody can tell me shit why. Real nigga on the block tryna get his next high. I'm a nigga with his goons in a drive-by. I'ma let the shit fly. I'ma have Darth Vader greet you on the dark side. H-man, yeah, the main man. He gon' creep up in your dreams like the Sandman. Cash money, that's the money, man. Got a lot of bands, money on my mind. Do this all the time, tell my yards, yeah, I know I'm doing fine.
Lately I've been wavy like a Cali kid. They been tryna ride my wave like I'm Rod Wave. I done changed my name to Roddy cause the band thought I'm rich. When they get my nigga Ali, but he threw that hoe away. We was praying on them better days. Never did I thought it would come to this. I got people tryna ride my tidal wave like I'm Jay. Yeah, I got a bae, she from upstate, talking Jersey, not the show. You don't gotta tell me go, I'ma make it from the Ville. I don't gotta tell you how it go. I been way down, talking down to my low. Looking at the heights, make you lose hope. Study money too slow. By the time I get it, all my people would've lose hope. So I'm taking chances with the feds. Get the packs by the pair. We don't tax, keep it fair. Tell my slum to say the prayers while they saying nothing fast. Tell my slum to say the prayers while they saying nothing fast. And lately I've been balling like I'm Kobe, so the coppers wanna stop and hit the shimmy, get the ducking. Yeah, I'm foreign like Ginobili. She gon' buy me like a pony. If you buy, they gotta show me. I'ma make these niggas fear me, so I'm riding with a glizzy. I just want 100 milli, made it money till it kill me. Ain't no stopping when I'm coming. At the top where you find me. At the top where you find me. At the top where you find me.
Nobody can tell me shit why. Real nigga on the block tryna get his next high. I'm a nigga with his goons in a drive-by. I'ma let the shit fly. I'ma have Darth Vader greet you on the dark side. H-man, yeah, the main man. He gon' creep up in your dreams like the Sandman. Cash money, that's the money, man. Got a lot of bands, money on my mind. Do this all the time, tell my yards, yeah, I know I'm doing fine.
Be counting my bitches, they rollin'. Pull up no hearse, I pullin' no rose. 50K clip to my Birkin. Shot with a 9, you hoes be lurkin'. 21 dropped out of college, making a bag while you hoes be twerking. Got my dog wearing Gucci Louis, yeah, he be stuntin'. All these bitches act like much, you know, all these hoes buzzin'.
They gon' think we lying, man. They gon' think we bluffing, yeah. Pull up at a spot, yeah. Pull out Smith & Wessons, yeah. Step out with my shawty, yeah. Yo, shawty, go and get my shawty. Cockin' like you naughty, yeah. To my yachty, yeah. Gotta make some room for the body, yeah. Then we outta here. I may not be a surgeon, but I'm certain I can call him, yeah. Pussy boy, better go, yeah. You moving like a virgin, yeah. I did not forward to pity. These niggas be acting so nitty and gritty. I feel like I'm up in my city and I look at my diamonds. I know that they drippy, they dripping all over her titties. Money on the rap, make a stack. Give it to my queen, I'm a jack. I do not fuck with them rats. I told you I came out the trap. I got me a gat, it's Paul's and black. I do not fuck with them niggas who lack. I fuck with my niggas who slime me. I fuck with my niggas who slack. I told my ops I got a master plan. You ain't in it, yeah. You ain't in it, yeah. Don't you get offended. I don't fuck with you and that's a life sentence. I'm not just a nigga who be counting Benjamins from the north.
I wouldn't post this as a guide though, bro.
Why? I mean, well, no, not why, but like it's
Because it's a bad run.
Rerun it then. Let's rerun this shit. It ain't luck. I mean, this ain't luck.
I definitely wouldn't post this one as. Let's just rerun it because we should probably get a good run.
All right.
It'll be the better YouTube video.
No, you're right. All right, gang. So look, as you heard, you know what I'm saying, like, oh boy, you know, I be talking in league chat, you know what I'm saying. I would have posted this because I was at a handicap, 5 deaths, you know what I'm saying, 3 pickups. I didn't have Omega all first run, so you know these are those stats, you know what I'm saying, like, but he said let's do another one. It'll be better for YouTube. So you know what I'm saying. I'm probably just gonna not talk around that one. I mean, you got a good rough estimate. If we do another one, I'm gonna try and hit every nail on the market, bro. 'Cause this shit ain't hard. You just gotta know when to do stuff. Like you know what I'm saying. If you're popping this, you definitely got enough time to you know what I'm saying. If you popping dehydrate, you definitely got enough time. You feel what I'm saying? But you're clipping dehydrate. But I ain't gonna lie, it's like you know these two, your first two should always be clippable. Everything else after that, it should be stuff that kind of favors you. Like I would rather a DLT, and this should be hitting hard, low key. It'd be hitting like 2 mil, 1 mil, you know what I'm saying, with some strong DLTs around 108k, 150k, you know what I'm saying. Neo Venom, and we already know how we use it's Neo Venom into Call of the Deep. I know y'all seen them crits, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we're over a million might unless we use Omega. Now, that's the only thing you really have to take note about this build is just you know, having your own, like, you know, you heard him. I think you heard him. I'm not sure. I was playing music. I'm not sure, but he was. They were saying that this troll was low key not putting out a lot of power. Let's see what he's running. Let's see. Yeah, we're on some debuff shit. He's not even built to give power. He's on some dominance mods and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying. So that's why like you know that's why you know Omega Hedron gives might and stuff. I'm just like bro, but honestly I looked at a video of Omega Hedron. It doesn't even get that much power, bro. To be honest with you. So the best thing to do is to put Omega in there to kind of you know be your own battery. You know what I'm saying. You got colas, you got soda. You really shouldn't have that problem, but it's not even a 2 loadout trade shit. It's really just, you know what I'm saying, just balancing your power. Because you're fucking around with a million might. A way to have crit and supercharges, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, I be getting supercharged, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm using, like, hell of ability. Oh, you know, just using abilities and all that. Like, bruh, like, I know what I'm trying to say, bruh. Using hella abilities will give you supercharge anyway. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, you're always doing tsunami strikes. But when you do all these other abilities, you know what I'm saying? It should give you a good bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Wait, can we see? Oh, no, okay. It's not like Starbolt. But, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. We're gonna kill Necron, and we're gonna, hopefully run this shit again. I want to get y'all another match, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, oh, fuck, bro. I don't even know how to explain this, but like.
And you don't use EOG no more, do you?
Nah, not anymore.
Bro, this nigga's using Ebon and Omega.
Well, then if you're not using EOG, then yeah, you probably don't need a supercharge in your
This nigga's using Ebon and
I,
Omega.
you know what? Wait, hold on, bro. Let me see something.
But if you're using EOG, you need supercharge in your first trade, bro. You need to see if you can pop one, bro.
I mean, while I'm DPSing, sometimes I got hands for I really be checking it, and I just go back to like you know in between my animations, almost like you like you know how Celestial is. You got time and like Dehydrate and Trident. I can check and just come back and like you know, and I use R2 to switch trade. I don't just depend on L2 up and down. So it's like I don't know. I feel like I got the Omnitrix on my shit, bro.
But think about it though.
1.7 with that beam just now.
Think about it. If you got an EOG and somebody else got an EOG ready, and y'all about to pop y'all supers, right? But he's in his first tray where his super's right there, and yours is in your second tray. Who do you think is gonna get it off first? Especially if you're doing powers and shit.
You can't tell this nigga Holiday nothing, bro.
Especially if you're doing powers and shit, you're popping on your powers. But who's gonna get it first? The nigga in his first tray, the nigga gotta switch to a second tray, then hit.
I don't know. If you hit hard, you hit hard. Like.
There's meta for a reason.
I don't know, y'all. The meta always be changing, bro. Obviously, like you know what I'm saying. This nigga Super Clip just be doing whatever.
Using Trident, using Omega, and
you're DPSing, right? We gonna see. But you might say I'm water. You know what I'm saying?
That makes no sense. You're literally counteracting everything you're doing.
So we're gonna see if this shit makes sense.
Y'all niggas stay on holiday heads,
bro. They just want me to be great, bro. They want me on the Hall of Fame. They want my shit carved in stone.
Like how he always just like says all this ridiculous ass shit when it doesn't make any sense, and then he's like, "Oh well, I'm top, nigga. You're water. That's the reason why."
There it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, funny. Oh shit, y'all niggas funny.
Damn. That nigga's bold for using Call of Duty like that.
holidays and people going back and forth every time you get online.
Like I give credit where it's due, but it's just like, god damn, relax, my nigga.
I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. Like, what I be saying works. Like, I'm not even.
Nigga, we know you don't know what you be saying. We know.
I guess, bro. I guess I should
Oh
just be
my
bottom, bro.
God. Keep doing what you doing, my nigga.
I know, right? Just
You
trying.
gotta follow and shit. Keep doing what you doing. Everybody ain't gonna agree with you, but hey,
I just be
let us
talking,
just
and
fucking play it, man.
I just be talking, and people interject, bro. I gotta defend my
I
case, bro.
mean,
I
you
be
be
feeling like a
saying some
lawyer in
crazy
this
shit
bitch.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
I just look. This is my thing. I just don't want niggas to associate some of the stuff you be saying.
Hey, bro.
Because
Hey,
some of it just doesn't make any sense,
the
bro. Some
numbers
of it's
make
like, is this
sense.
nigga high?
You can't lie on the numbers, fam. You can't.
Hey, so free for AOE. What else to put on my setting for?
I mean, it really just depends, bro. Honestly, bro, like it's a little bit difficult. I would have to go electricity in order to even like.
The fuck am I looking at? Never mind. Never mind, bro.
I mean, should I use speed drain?
Damn.
Speed train is
What it is.
best, but I mean, I don't think you should use it on for AOE.
No?
I wouldn't use speed drain for AOE.
I don't know. That shit be
Bro,
hitting, man.
I would use Circuit Breaker, Neo, and Mega Ball on your other supers to help your Circuit Breaker out. And then by the time when you got your Circuit Breaker, and you pop your buff Neo'd up Circuit Breaker on the second set, when you go to the third set, you'll still have the Circuit Breaker up, then you pop Mega Ball, and then that'll be buffed off of your Circuit Breaker. It's basically just like, rotating supers.
Oh. That's it.
He like the steel too slow though. They definitely gotta pick that motherfucking speed up or change the animation or something.
They might make some shit combo powers low key, like how they put what?
Yeah, I think they are too.
Yeah.
I think they are too. Water's always been a combo based power, but I think other powers definitely need to have some combo
Yeah.
powers.
Just to give it more animation and being able to scale shit differently, like, yeah. Oh shit.
Hold on, they don't got the what's it called? This shit, bro.
Fuck, my shit weak. Try to watch your man on the group. Hey, somebody didn't get your second miss, bro.
Someone at the end, whoever that was. Man, come on.
Somebody gotta get their miss, bro.
Oh god. Wow.
I got mine.
I was yellow. But you know what? I'm water, right? I'm fucking water. Let's just go ahead, hash this out, make it make sense.
Michael, pop EOG on the group, bro. You all the way back there. You in West Coast, pop that bitch. God damn.
Ain't no stopping the man in the mirror. Oh shit. Ain't no stopping. Change his way. Ain't no stopping the man in the mirror. If you wanna a better place, you better look at yourself and make a change. I ain't stopping with no man in the mirror. Change his way. There ain't no stopping the man in the mirror. Oh, that's the first green I feel like I was involved in. So I'm talking about. Look at this tank, bro. Yeah. It's This man said I'm losing DPS from switching like this. Good shit. Damn.
Try my brother.
Out of power using Omega. And you get your stacks back hella fast because of 2 trays. Shit ain't going nowhere.
TT or CT, something like that.
No, yeah, it was TT, the Terrarian. When that, because that's when Ivy dropped, bro. Nature was smoking everything. It was smoking Fred back then. Nature was smoking everything. It wasn't even close. You had niggas that was switching off of Prep to go Nature. I forgot the one nigga that figured out the Nature sauce. I forgot him, playing them. But he was beating everybody. He was just smoking everybody. Yo.
44 million for 197 hits.
Bad, buddy.
84 mil, 227.
Rage wasn't even keeping up.
Well, there you have it.
Before Omega came out. Omega has only been helping the powers that needed it, like Rage.
All right, y'all. So look, that's the end of the video. I'm actually gonna leave. I was, y'all know me. I put music over my shit, but I'm gonna just leave it like this, bruh. Like, obviously, I play DC in a different way than most people. Like, the word meta has become poison, bro. That's the way I'm thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's meta whenever you give your opinion about something and someone thinks that, you're way left field. You know what I'm saying? If my arts are laughable, if all these things is fucked up, bro, I'm just saying what I'm running should be ludicrous. Now, the argument is that yes, I may be water or whatnot, but it's like still, like, you know what I'm saying? We have Sprat, that's water. We have Water Balloon, that's water. And they was meleeing the boss. I'm ranging the boss. I have my own flow, my own flavor, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not here to prove nothing to nobody, bro. I'm here to help y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Type deal. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna drop this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, bro. I try to put as much commentary into this shit as possible, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not my voice, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of opinions out there, but only up 10 mil on single target, and I'm bro! Hold on, bro. Let me go back, bro. Bro. Are we doing this, bro?
Our man makes hits. Go stream his music.